Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday the 21st of June, which means it's the summer solstice. It's the longest day of the year. Plenty of daylight today. I think the sun was up at about 3:30 this morning and doesn't go down until nearly 10 o'clock tonight, so I thought it would be the perfect chance to get out and spend a day at the beach taking photos, because there's going to be a lot of light. There's meant to be a thunderstorm later on tonight, but we are currently having a lovely heat wave. I think it's 26 degrees so far. Might get hotter, so yeah, I thought perfect excuse to get out with the camera and see what I can see today. Just got off the train and got a coffee from Coda. Absolutely no chance I'm driving today. Traffic's crazy and there's coach loads turning up left, right and centre. I've just got onto the seafront and it is absolutely rammed. I've not seen it this busy for maybe a year or two. I saw online when I was getting the train in that high tide's at about 1 o'clock. Typically when it's high tide this time of year, it pushes absolutely everybody up to the top of the beach onto the path and it makes it better for photos. The same as in all my other videos recently, I'll be shooting on the Fuji XF-10. One thing I've realised as I've got older and I shoot more is that I'm just really not a technical photographer. I can use cameras, but I feel like I just have no interest in deep in all the settings and all that kind of thing. I tend to shoot this in manual, but recently I've been shooting it in like shutter speed or aperture priority, and I'm finding it just so easy to just not even think about what I'm shooting. I've realised that when I'm out and about, I like just minimising any constraints when taking photos, and I like being really present to what I'm taking photos of, just making sure that I can keep my eye looking around all the time to get the best photos I can. I miss shooting film a lot, but just the ease of shooting on a camera like this is so good. Like cameras like this are pretty cheap, to be honest, and I think it might not be the sharpest and the fastest and the best picture quality, but it's good enough for me. And I think like I was taking some of our favourite photos ever on this camera, and I think I'm just really enjoying shooting it. Right, I'm going to get going because I've been perched here trying to film this for a couple of minutes now. Days like this are an absolute dream for me, really. Being at the beach in my hometown, and when it's like this I just feel like I'm so blessed to live here. Yeah, it's super busy and the tourists get annoying, but there's a reason that I'll come here, and it's because it's just such a great spot. What I'm going to do is today I'm going to try and get a bit of POV footage, but I don't know how much I'll get. I don't know, we'll see how I get on, but I'll definitely throw in loads of clips from today, hopefully loads of good photos. Yeah, wish me all the best. Also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Joe, I take photos and I make videos about running. If you like the video, please drop me a like below, comment, subscribe, come say hello in the comments. Hopefully you enjoy my summer solstice day shooting at the beach. I've just thrown it in aperture priority, f16, ISO 800. It's working perfectly. I don't know why I always look to shoot in manual. It's just effort that you don't need to be putting in. Aperture priority works absolutely perfectly. What a waste of time, eh? My aim today is to not get shit on by a seagull. We were down here for a work shoot a couple of weeks ago, and twice in one day I got hit with seagull shit, so my aim today is no seagull poo. Setting the bar really low. Also, while I'm rambling about random shite, I've gone rogue today. I've got got my old running shoes on. They're a bit jarring with this outfit. Nice blue trainers. They're not a vibe really for walking around in, but I'm going to be out of the house all day, so I just thought, you know what, need to be comfy, so old hockers, can't beat them. massive pirate ship, and as I've got older, I went on it a couple of years ago and I realised it literally holds like 20 people and it's tiny. But genuinely, as a kid, I thought it was like a massive vessel that was like bombing around the beach, like causing loads of waves. But yeah, it's a tiny little pirate ship. I've not seen it this busy for a long time. What the hell? Taken loads of photos so far. I'm not sure how good they are, but being very busy. Been shooting for like an hour and it's going pretty good. Need to get another drink soon because it is very warm. Been out shooting for like an hour and a half now. It's kind of clouded over a little bit and it's not as sunny, but it's still absolutely rammed at the beach. Genuinely don't think I've seen it this busy for like years. I know in some places they complain about tourists and stuff, but here it's like we really need it. Have a sneaky suspicion that this thunderstorm is going to arrive a lot sooner than we're expecting. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I just felt a couple of spots of rain, so it might rain soon, which could cause a bit of chaos. I think when it rains it's going to be an absolute washout, so it's going to get pretty crazy down here, I think. I've kind of hoping for it really. Slowed down shooting a little bit in the last half an hour. Still taking photos, but not as many. When I first got here, I took like so many in that first hour, so just still in the flow of things, but kind of waiting for the rain. Don't know if we're going to get it or not, but I think we might do. Yet, but the rain has arrived, so it's going to get a bit crazy down here now. I'm going to head back along to near all the main food bits because I reckon everyone's going to be legging out the beach. So it's finished raining already. It only rained for like 10 or 15 minutes max. It wasn't that heavy, but everybody just freaked the fuck out. The majority of people left the beach. Everyone was like going nuts. So I think I took more photos in like the last 10 or 15 minutes than I have pretty much the rest of the day. Didn't really film too much while it was all going off, to be honest, because I was just getting photos. On the downside, it looks like a lot of people are actually leaving now. I don't know if it's even meant to rain again soon, but like the beach looks really quiet now compared to like an hour ago. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day shooting so far, but I am getting pretty hungry, so I might stop and get some food, keep shooting for a little bit and then see how we get on. When I was shooting film, I started to struggle to shoot more than like a roll a day, because I just knew that it was going to cost me loads of money, and I think I've already taken like 100 photos today, which is mad for me. That's like a lot. Loads of parking tickets given out today. I bet the council have made a fortune. Also, compare how many people are on the beach to like an hour ago. It feels like empty. There's still so many people here, but it feels a lot quieter than it was. So it's a little bit later on Saturday night. It's 20 to 8, quarter to 8. Gonna head back out to the beach. It'll probably have quietened off quite a lot, but I think it'll still be quite busy because it's like middle of summer. Really nice night. It has been raining on and off a little bit, but the sun's come back out again. So tonight I've decided to switch up the kit a little bit. I've gone for the most 2017 setup ever. I've got a Mavic Pro drone with me and Canon 6D Mark II. Just my old trusty. I don't tend to use it that often really. I use it sometimes if I'm doing like nighttime photography, which is pretty rarely, or if I'm doing like an actual shoot with somebody or for something with a bit of purpose. where I just know that I need really good quality photos. But yeah, I don't really use it too often, but it's an absolute beast, and I always forget how overpowered it actually is. I'm in the Italian gardens, and it looks like there's some sort of artistic performance going on, a bit of theatre or a play or something. There's loads of people in costumes, and all the people in the seating area. Yeah, I always forget it's down here, but over the years there's been a few random like acoustic sets and stuff down here, but it's really cool. I'll try and get some shots. It looks like there's still a lot of people out walking on the beach, but it's so quiet compared to earlier. It's still really warm, to be fair, but yeah, the beach is pretty dead now. But yeah, gonna get some photos of the last bit of light on this bit of the town, I think. Probably get down to the seafront level and see how we get on. I'm currently using the 24-205mm lens that came with the Canon when I bought it. It's just a kit lens, but it's a great lens. But I always forget that I actually have the ability to zoom when I use it, because I've traditionally used just like the film camera that I was using a lot was fixed 85mm. My Fuji camera that I use most of the time works out at about 28mm. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a bit of a luxury to be able to have a zoom lens at this time of day when it's super quiet down here. There's not really a lot going on. I'm chatting about gear a lot, which is not like me. It's not a gear review channel, promise. Really taken many photos since getting back out. Not been out long, to be fair, but I've taken a couple of just like nice landscapes of Scarborough, which a million people have taken, and I've taken thousands of them before. But they're always nice photos when it's like it's just an inherently nice town to look at from a distance. So yeah, I've taken some nice photos, but I think when it's on an evening like this, it's kind of hard, and I always do take quite a lot less. Once the light drops a bit, it might be quite nice along the seafront with like the arcades and everything. Sometimes when there's a lot of people around still and it's like darker, you can get some nice photos, but I don't know, we'll see how we go. Absolutely classic. I was going to fly the drone and then just got it out of my bag, went to turn it on and realised there's no memory card in it. It takes micro SD and I've only got regular SDs with me, so that's that plan done for the video. wrap the video up here and enjoy the last 30 minutes of light. Just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody that stuck the video out this far. I really appreciate people coming back time and time again, so thank you to everyone that subscribed in the past and keeps watching my videos. I owe you a lot of love. If you are new and you stumbled across this channel, then thanks for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll see me in the next one.